What is going on, guys? One more time, guys, a brand new Busch Gardens kind of video. I don't know. Yes, actually, you know what? This is gonna be a Busch Gardens video because, guys, I got me the Big Bad Wolf stress ball. Looky here. Yes, when I'm working on stuff and I just need to, get out some stress, get out some anger on something, I got this Big Bad Wolf. But whoever designed it, I question you because, oh my gosh, this thing is cheeked up on the back and I don't understand why. But yeah, this is cool. I went into Busch Gardens last week and grabbed it real quick. So I was thinking, I was like, I didn't make a Busch Gardens video last week, so I wanted to make one this week. And I was just going through a bunch of different topics I could talk about. But there's one topic that's looming over the rest. Epic Universe, man. What the heck? We all knew what was coming with Epic Universe. And then they had a VIP media event a couple days ago, and all the footage and pictures coming out from that. Are you kidding me? And like, even though we don't have footage of Battle at the Ministry, and there's a little bit of leaked footage from Monsters Unchained, the way they explain it, they're cooking. I'm a big Harry Potter fan. I love Nintendo. Obviously, I grew up playing Mario Kart and all that. I love just kind of the whole monster universe. I'm not super well versed in How to Train a Dragon. I've seen one or two of the movies. I'm very excited for the live action one. And yeah, Celestial Park looks amazing. But guys, bro, I'm pretty much making this video just because I need someone to talk to about this. I just need to air out how freaking insane Epic Universe is. And I'm a big Disney fan. I'm kind of like, for the past couple of years, where the Disney parks have gotten a lot of flack for a lot of things, when having conversations with people, I'm a pretty big Disney park apologist. I'm pretty pro Disney parks. I'm like, hey, you gotta understand, this is why they're making this decision. This is why they're doing this. It's for this and it's for that. I'm like, as a business-minded person, I understand it. And I'm like, Disney is always going to be holding its own against Universal. Like, Disney is Disney. Disney is Marvel. Disney is Star Wars. Disney is the classic Disney IP. Disney is Pixar. Disney is all these things. But you know what Disney is not? Epic Universe. Disney should be terrified. I can say that because I'm not a Disney channel. I am a Busch Gardens channel, so I can speak freely about Universal and Disney. Disney's not cooked. Some people say Disney is cooked. Disney's not cooked, okay? Disney is going to make their money. Disney is going to be packed every single day. Disney is still Disney at the end of the day. The mouse still rules that part of Florida. But Universal is coming in with the big swing. Because, Disney has had to fight Universal a lot. Because Disney kind of had domination of Universal for a while. But then when Universal brought in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Disney was like, crap. Okay, Avatar Land and Star Wars Land. And they built those. And Avatar is my favorite franchise in film, like, period. Over anything else, Avatar is my number one. Harry Potter Land clears it. Like, the floating mountains are amazing, and I think the new Avatar Land they're going to do at Disneyland with the Disneyland Forward project, freaking peak and might take over Harry Potter Wizarding World. But not yet. Not yet. If we're talking about what is practically already there, Star Wars Land, it is what it is. It's a pretty sightseeing place. Has a really good ride with Rise of the Resistance. Smuggler's Run is pretty good. I'm excited for the Mandalorian and Grogu re-theme to it. But, it's fine. And Disney announced Villains Land coming to Magic Kingdom. So they're usually pretty decent at fighting back when Universal gives a good swing. However, this time, a new Villains Land, and especially when they're taking away the Mark Twain and the Rivers of America, and you're going to replace that with Cars Land, which has not been received very well. You're taking out Muppets Land, replacing that with Monsters, Inc. You still have that section of Hollywood Studios that no one goes to, where the whole Disney Junior thing is, and the Star Wars Museum and all that stuff. Like, no one goes over there, bro. I am in no position to go to Florida to go to Epic Universe, because I got 1,000 other things going on right now. But over the next year or so, I might have to go down to Epic Universe for like a day or two, because I can't let that park exist and not be able to experience it. Because what I've heard from like Battle of the Ministry, and just the queue line for Battle of the Ministry, can we just talk about the queue line for Battle of the Ministry? Oh my gosh, like, I don't love Fantastic Beasts. I have a lot of problems with Fantastic Beasts, with it being canon to the Harry Potter movies. I think there's a lot of problems, but again, not a conversation I want to have here in this video. The connections to Fantastic Beasts with Newt Scamander, his book, his creatures, that big circus show that apparently is really cool, and I love the setup for that. But just the land of Harry Potter. You go in, you're walking in the city streets of like London. You can go right, you can go straight, you can go left, you can go anywhere you want. It's like a freaking town, real town, with like freaking wand stores, candy stores, all these different stores and restaurants and cafes. I mean, it's like an operating city. And then you go into Battle of the Ministry, you go through the Floo. Don't even get me started. That is peak. You go through the Floo, and you're in Battle Ministry. You got the poster on the wall, and then you got the offices that actually have moving parts in them. I am a theme park nerd. It's obvious. I'm very much a Busch Gardens apologist first and foremost. And my chair is squeaking a whole lot. I'm sorry. I'm so jealous of people who have gotten to experience it because, as a big Harry Potter fan, like you see the Ministry of Magic in the movies, it's like to scale. It's like the thing, right? And you go through the ride, and I don't know a whole lot about the ride, but it's about this stupid lady in pink. Hate her. And then you got apparently Harry, Ron, and Hermione are back. Their likenesses are back. How they are used with the original actors, it's their likeness. I don't know as far as that goes because obviously I haven't been on the ride and we haven't got any footage from the ride. But that looks really cool. Monsters Unchained looks really cool. I've seen some of the leaked footage with the animatronics and the screens. And the one thing people have been saying, like the screens and animatronics, you can't tell where one ends and the other begins, which is amazing because generally, even on the best rides at Disney and Universal, and formerly Busch Gardens, Griswold Castle, rest in peace, you could tell where the animatronics and then the screens began. And especially like in the footage I've seen from the Splash Mountains retheme into Tiana's Bayou Adventure, you can tell where it's a screen, where it's an animatronic. And some of the footage I've seen from Monsters Unchained, I'm like, I can't tell. I can't tell, which is the greatest compliment you can give to the engineers behind this ride. And that is amazing. The Mario Kart land, don't even get me started. You're going through the tunnel and you hear like the little growing sound, which is really cool. And then you got, the Mario Kart ride, but then you got Donkey Kong Land, which is really cool. And you got the coaster, but it doesn't actually go on a track. It's actually controlled by an arm on the side, so it looks like you can jump the track. And then you got the Stardust Racer roller coaster in Celestial Park that has a freaking flex capacitor on the back of the train. Are you kidding me? The heartbeat of the park when you're walking through the front entrance to the park. And then you got the Helios Grand Hotel. I don't know what to say with the Owl Burke with all the animatronics of the dragons. And then you get the Hiccup meet and greet and the dueling roller coaster over there. And then you got the werewolves, was the Wolf's Revenge or something like that with Big Bad Wolf, Wolf's Revenge. We're gonna have a problem with that. Also, we're gonna have a problem. Dark Universe, Das Fest House. What? Hey, Busch Gardens got that first, buddy. Name it something else. You got 1,000 days to name it. But Fest House, us. Go team, Busch Gardens. Let's go. I keep telling myself Busch Gardens is the best park in the world because when I see Epic Universe, I need to remind myself because sometimes it's hard believing it. I just cannot wait to get to Epic Universe because the level of detail the designers went into this park. It's hard to call it a theme park because it just seems so much bigger. It's insanity. Freaking insanity. I'm excited because this is the first time like North America's gotten a big new theme park since I've been born, like in decades. And for the first new one to be the state-of-the-art experience is insane. Like, the level of detail in the Isle of Berk, in Super Nintendo World, in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, in Celestial Park, in Dark Universe. I love it. It's something for everyone. You got stuff for the kids, you got stuff for the adults, and you got stuff just for everyone, for the whole family. But one thing, and how we're going to tie this into a Busch Gardens video, I think, not only Busch Gardens, but I think Disney, but I think a lot of other theme parks that are not in the Disney and Universal circle, there's a lot that they can take away from Epic Universe. And we can talk about how amazing Epic Universe is because it's so freaking amazing. The animatronics that they put in the pre-show for Monsters Unchained, the level of detail and the wherewithal knowledge to realize, hey, a theme park does not just mean roller coasters and, just a bunch of merchandise that's good to sell. What Epic Universe has done is in the year where they had the opportunity to make the most modern theme park, and with what gets the people really excited, they could have just built a bunch of roller coasters, a couple small dark ride attractions, and could have called it a day and said, here's our third gate. But as good as the roller coasters are that I've heard about, the Stardust ride, I don't remember what the official name is, but I know it's Stardust something, and then the roller coaster over at the Alaburk, they have put so much attention into dark rides, shows, and theming. Not only does your ride need to be good, but also the theming around it to really immerse you in that experience. And for Busch Gardens, I've been a big person that says Busch Gardens always prided themselves on theming and really immersing you into the attractions. But it seems like over the past decade, there was a switch that flipped where they were like, we're just going to build the ride and build this carnival style station, and here's your roller coaster. I love a new roller coaster, but I want to be immersed. But then when it came back to Loch Ness Monster Legend Lives On, and it seems like they're kind of doing this also with Big Bad Wolf, The Wolf's Revenge, they realized, oh yeah, our guests want to be immersed into the story rather than just thrown on a roller coaster. Like Festa Italia, you get a pass. Except for Pantheon, you gotta do something about Pantheon. Dark Coaster, you already had the building there, but they built on top of it and really dressed it up to immerse you into the story. What Epic Universe has realized is the importance of kinetic energy and just immersing you into a land where things are moving. Look at Super Nintendo World, things are constantly moving. You got Harry Potter, where there's so many stores to get in and out of. There's like the circus show with all the creatures from Fantastic Beasts. Alaburk with all the dragons all around. Celestial Park, you got the big waterfront in the middle, you got the roller coaster, you got the statues, and you got the Helios Grand Hotel. There's just so much going on. The park just feels alive. Every piece of footage I've seen from the park, it just feels like a living, breathing thing. It doesn't feel like a stationary park that you just go to. It's like you go in there and you live in this world outside of our own, which I think a lot of parks, including Disney and Universal's other parks, have that feeling where sometimes you feel like you're just treading through this thing that is stationary and you're just kind of going riding this ride, experiencing this experience, whatever. But Epic Universe truly feels like you're stepping into another world. Like there's this ongoing world that you are stepping into. Something I just hope these other parks take note of and really realize the importance of it, and shows. Epic Universe, so a lot of people now, you wouldn't be blamed if you didn't do new shows, because you know it's not the coolest thing to have your cool shows. But Busch Gardens has started to announce with, you know, the Pet Shenanigans Theater, like, there needs to be something that goes back in there and taking a lot of pride in the shows. Epic Universe has shown, yes, we want shows at our parks because people want that. They want a living, breathing land. I am in awe of Epic Universe. I think there's a lot that Busch Gardens can learn from it. I think there's a lot that Disney can learn from it. I think Disney being next door, they've got to come back with something. They've got to take a huge swing in response to Epic Universe's swing. Busch Gardens will all be the best park and my favorite park. But Epic Universe is going to be a whole experience that I just cannot wait to have. And I hope that all theme parks, and I think there has been this kind of eye-opening where all these theme parks are like, all right, Universal's stepping up the game that we all got to hold ourselves accountable to. Now, Universal and Disney money is different than United Parks money that owns Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, and all that. I'm not going to act oblivious to that. I've been addressing that fact since I started making these videos back in 2023. That doesn't mean you can't take the principles that Epic Universe sets forward and apply them to your park. The importance of shows, the importance of immersing your guests into an experience with the ride, not just having the ride itself. And I'm not saying that Busch Gardens should go get animatronics on animatronics, but a dark ride? Yes! Because what is Epic Universe's big draw? Not the roller coasters. The dark rides, because they took a lot of time to build out these two main dark rides with Battle of the Ministry and Monsters Unchained to create this experience that people are going insane over. People are speechless over. I mean, it's changing the game. So parks need to realize that, hey, dark rides are still just as valuable as your roller coasters and other thrill rides. So I'm hoping Busch Gardens, wake up, Busch Gardens, we need a dark ride. I love roller coasters. We've got plenty of them. Get a freaking dark ride into the park. Thank you. Love you guys. But yeah, Epic Universe is cool, and I just want to make a video talking about how cool Epic Universe is, guys. So yeah, that's today's video. Thank you all for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Make sure to like if you enjoy. Make sure that bell button down below. What are you most excited for about Epic Universe? What ride, what land? Let me know in the comments down below. New music coming soon, guys. Big announcement next week. Let's get it. Can't tease too much because I just want to wait for the moment to come. So make sure to subscribe for that news when it comes out. Go check out the Patreon. A bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff on the way, especially regarding the new music announcement. There's a lot of stuff coming over there. But thank you all for watching. And yeah, my name is Will Morris, and I'm out. Peace. I know I'll see you in passing. sunglasses